morality is objective. But if you talk to atheists or people that believe that everything's subjective, there's nothing as truth, or people that just believe in the rule of law and man's law, everything about those is subjective. If you talk to an atheist, how do you know what is right and wrong? They may tell you something like, well, it depends on society. Society agrees that it's good or bad, and that's how it works. But that doesn't make any sense, because you could be in a society like the United States, pedophilia is wrong, but you could go to certain tribes in Indonesia or Africa that regularly practice pedophilia. So that's like saying, well, it's bad if you do it over here, but good if you go do it over in this other location. Or maybe you rely on man's law, and so it's okay if you have a beer today, but if you have a beer 100 years ago, oh, you're a bad person. You know, everything is dependent on who, where, and when. So if you're in one particular state and you've got this green weed, oh, you're fine. But you cross an imaginary line into a different state, and they're going to send men with sticks and guns after you to put you in a cage. That's like saying, if I'm in Philadelphia and I drop a rock, it'll fall down, hit the ground. But if I'm in Tokyo and I drop a rock, it's going to go up into space. It's crazy, the idea that it could be subjective. And every single man's law is subjective, all of them, without fail. There are times and places in the United States where you couldn't be prosecuted for raping your own wife. How could you rape your own wife? There were laws about this. And there's even to the extreme of murder. Okay, if I put on a Hawaiian shirt, flip-flops, go to another country and murder a bunch of women and children, I'm a bad person, right? But if somebody puts on combat boots and camouflage, goes to another country, murders a bunch of people, well, they get a medal and everybody tells them thank you for your service and all this. It's insane to think that time, place, and people change morality. But if you look at God's law, it's objective. Everything about it is objective. If God said it was good 3,000 years ago, it's good today. If God said it was bad 5,000 years ago, then it's bad 1,000 years from now. And there's an issue with the church today. They think that we're under some sort of special time period and we're under grace. And so God's rules don't apply to us. We're under grace. We don't have to worry about that. That's so dangerous to think that way. God is the one who says what's good and evil, and he wrote it down in his book. So read your Bible.